everybody. I hope everyone's had a beautiful life, a beautiful morning so far. So I'm here to talk about the second process of these majestic dreads. So that's how my hair is looking. It's looking pretty crazy. So in my first video, I explained how I started the process of my dreads. I made probably pommeled like 5 sections, and then eventually my hair turned into its own sections. I went over the washing of my dreads, and then I went over like how I just come in and separate the dreads. So those are pretty much the 3 major things I went over in my previous video. So I figured on my journey, what am I going to use in my hair that's not going to damage it, that's not going to dry it out, that's going to be healthy for my hair. So I went to Sprouts, and I've been eyeing this soap for a very long time. I picked this up. This is badass. It's called Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap, and I'll put like a close-up of it right here because the reflection is horrible. So pretty much what I do with this soap, I go in the shower, I wet my dreads, and then I come in and I just kind of put a little bit, like 1 drop in each like little part of my hair. Because it's really concentrated, just 1 drop will start to foam up like crazy. So when I wash my hair, I actually take my time to wash every single little section. I emphasize a lot on my scalp. As I'm cleaning my scalp, I'm like pommeling my dreads, trying to get them really nice and soapy and clean. So after I do that, I just rinse my hair really quick, and then I wring my dreads, and then I sit in the shower for maybe like 2-3 minutes with my head upside down, trying to get as much water as I can out of my dreads. So I've heard from other people's experiences that you shouldn't be washing your hair in the first year of the process. Since it's really hot out here in California, we have a drought right now, so it's been like really hot for a very long time. It's been really humid. I've been washing my hair consistently, like once or twice a week. It's up to how you feel your hair, and if you feel like you're getting like nasty scalp dandruff, then you should probably wash your hair. One thing I've experienced with dreads that I never took into account is the blockage of airflow that it creates. I got this cool little hair dryer that has a cold setting on it because you do not want to blast hot warm air through your dreads. So I like to blast really cold air through my dreads, and I use this diffusing attachment so I can actually get inside my roots and dry and add airflow to the roots. As they start getting tighter, it's harder and harder to add airflow, but I feel like this diffusion attachment does the job like perfectly how it should be. You just stick it in, and you just like, I just do this. It just dries everything. It takes around 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours to dry my hair. Recently, I started palm rolling them even more when I wake up, so they can not be flat like this, and they can be like circular dreads, you know. You do not want flat dreads. That happens from sleeping on them. Lately I've been twisting them like this. I've been twisting them to the right, so righty tighty lefty loosey is my motto. I've just been trying to tighten my root, get them in the habit of being like worked into cylinders. Every morning you want to separate your dreads, make sure they're not clumping together. If you are contemplating getting dreads but the beginning process seems kind of like too unsure for you, my friend actually let me know of this really cool tip. He pretty much just got a lot of conditioner, put it in his hair, and he went in the ocean and he just swam and he just chilled in the water. When he got out, the salt water created like really beautiful sections. Pretty much what he did, he just kept palm rolling them little by little, and then he did crochet his dreads, so he did that in the process as well. One thing I want to emphasize that you should never ever probably ever do, you don't want to put molding or beeswax or whatever dread wax in your hair. The thing about wax, you guys are aware of the consistency of wax. It's not a very water soluble substance. It will stick to things and it's very hard to get off. So I don't understand why you would want to put wax in a clump of hair, because everybody knows that it's gonna get stuck in between the dread, it's gonna get comfortable as fuck in your dread, and it will probably be there for the remainder of your dreads until you cut them off, which ends up resulting in a lot of people because they make the mistake of putting wax in their hair. Another thing, when your dread is looking like this, like all crazy and weird, you would just like come in with your crochet hook and tighten everything up without looping anything like this. You're just trying to get everything from within this hair tight. If your hair kind of separates like this, you can come in with a crochet hook and crochet both threads together, or you could just keep palm rolling them together, which is what I'm going to keep doing. Really, honestly, the best way to maintain your dreads and to make them keep looking beautiful is to just go in the ocean. And if you don't have like an ocean near you, then I'm sorry. If you just go in the ocean, you wash your hair in the ocean, for some reason salt water evaporates a lot quicker than regular water, and when you're in the ocean it's very breezy and there's constant airflow, so you don't have to worry about that. You just lay your dreads out in the sun like this, and then just let all the water evaporate in your hair. So that's what I've been doing with my hair. Patience is a very big virtue. It's a commitment, it's a lifestyle. It's not going to be for the person that has a temporary impulse to dread their hair. You can't just go to the salon and get dreads done. That is probably the opposite of what you want to do, because it is considered a spiritual journey and it is very sacred. You'll notice that if you do it naturally, that people respect you a lot. I've had a lot of Rastafarians and people that are not Rastafarians but are dedicated to the dread life just come up to me and just start playing with my hair and just tell me how beautiful it is and how much of a great job I've been doing. They ask how long it's been. I think it's been like 8 or 9 months, and they're very surprised because I guess it looks like a lot more mature than they would think. I can't do much with my hair, but I just wake up and it looks pretty rad, so I'm happy with that. I hope you guys have been super awesome. I hope everyone's been super amazing. I hope everyone's had a fun life. I sincerely apologize for not being on the YouTube for so long. I've been working a lot, 70 hours a week and shit. I started working at a clinic, a medical clinic, if you guys know what I mean, 420. It's my dream job. It is literally the job that I've been wanting since I was 15 years of age, and I finally got it at 19, which I'm very proud of myself. So I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. All right, well, see you guys later. Deuces.